guys, and welcome back to Let's Talk About It 803. Y'all, look, y'all know I'm a little dramatic in the beginning, but we got Cintale in. Hey, Cintale, how are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I am good. So glad to have you on the show. I know we've been talking before then, but I said, look, I'm watching this man. I am watching this man and his work and how you working. I see you. And I not only do I see you, but I know other people see you. You know, sometimes we get discouraged because we like, okay, I know you see me, but God got other
Right.
plans. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you and welcome to the show. And Sitel, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Just a simple guy from Baltimore, born and raised. My musical roots goes all the way back to starting out in church,
Right. Good
singing in the
stuff.
bathroom with my mother with a tape
Yes.
recorder. It started off early like that. My mom teaching me how to harmonize with her, learning songs that she would write, and then also learning songs that we were singing on the church choir. Um, yeah, I mean, it's nostalgic when you think about that. Just, I
Right.
remember her I had one of those little kitty cassette players that had blank tapes. She would put it in there. Let's go in the bathroom, close the door, hit
Yes.
hit the record button. We would sing, and she like, "You're too high. You got to go lower."
Get it
Uh,
right. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, and then learning from our choir director at church. Oh my God, she would drill us for vocals. She would drill us. So
Mhm.
seeing like movies like Sister Act when they do the
Yes.
la 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 la
Yes.
la la.
Yes.
I've gone through it. I know it. It's something else. It gets boring after a while. It gets
But it
redundant, but
pays
hey,
off though. It pays off.
yes. And I'm the oldest of four siblings. I have a
Wow.
sister and two brothers. Um,
Okay.
Early childhood. My father passed away when I was 9. Um, So that did take a total on me. I
Yeah.
went through a really bad depression about that. My grades suffered. My mother suffered because I started acting out,
Right. Right.
and she had a hard time out of me. And then when I hit about 12, it got worse. It got even worse. I was on suicide watch and things
Wow.
of that sort. I was doing stuff to harm myself because I didn't know where to place my feelings.
Right.
I didn't know what to do with myself. And I mean, of course, I have church. I have my mother and my grandmother who's praying for me. Um, I did go into therapy, which
Right.
I did not allow to help me at first.
Right.
Um, so my mom, she came up with this ultimatum. She said, "Hey, if we move back to Baltimore and you're around your family, will you at least get your grades up?" And I'm
Right.
like, I will do that. So we moved back to Baltimore. I got my grades up. I got on the honor roll again. But I was still acting up.
Yeah. Right.
I was into a teen group with other teens like myself
Right.
who were dealing with the same issues, and that really started to help me out. So that's
Right.
where my turning point began. And about when I was about 15, I was like, I'm done with the stupidness, and
Right.
I was somebody that my mom could depend on. I was the
Hmm.
oldest, and
Absolutely.
um, I became reliable again. So,
That's good because I see that you started writing again at the age of 14, right?
no, actually, I started off writing at the age of 14. My sister
Oh,
had a all girls group that she had started, and I used to write stories and poetry. I didn't write any songs, and so
okay.
she
Okay.
asked me to write a song for them, and I wrote a couple of songs and practiced with them and got the harmonies and stuff, and then they broke the group up a week before an audition that they had. Their egos got in the way.
It happens. It happens. Yeah.
So I just said, forget it. So I kept writing. I kept writing songs. And then I landed an audition with Universal Records. They
Okay.
came to Coppin State University in Baltimore. I
Okay.
auditioned for them. And September the 11th happened, and I heard no more.
Yes. Oh,
Graduated in 2003 from high school, and later on that year, I got discovered over AOL. Yes, AOL.
yes.
Um, and I didn't believe the person at first, and I would not give them my phone number. And
Yeah.
they kept reaching out to me, and I finally gave in and called, and we found out they were legit, and they sent for me to come to Chicago, and I came up there to meet them, and I did a couple of recordings and stuff like that. Then they sent me back, and then they I kept writing, and they sent
Mhm.
for me, and this time they
Right.
was like, this time when you come up here, you're staying. Like, we can't sing. We want you to stay because we gotta get you, going. So
Right.
I left home. What my mom was like, "Oh my God, my baby's going clear across."
She leaves me.
Yes, yes, and
Oh.
yeah, I mean, it was a good experience up until, things weren't. And
Right.
I had some discrepancies with them with, promoting myself and trying to get pushed out there. And
Mhm.
I was doing R&B and pop, like regular secular music. And then I continued that for a while, and then I just stopped music completely. And then a trip to Virginia to visit my mother, my baby brother,
Mm-hmm.
sparked the music back in me.
Wow.
You
See?
know, uh, yeah,
Hmm.
I left it off with him because I used to write little raps for him because he wanted to rap, and I used to write little raps for him, and we used to
Hmm.
record him and put it on MySpace at that time. Um, yeah, yeah, this is how
You
old I
took
am.
it back. Yeah.
Yeah, and he kept up with it, and he grew immensely in his own writing. And
Right.
I came to see him, I was like, "What? You're
Wow.
far from the little boy I used to write raps for and write songs for." And
Wow.
he asked me to sing, and I sang on a song for him. And then after that, I was just like, "Wow, I miss music,"
Right.
and
Okay.
so forth. And then eventually, I rededicated my life to Christ, and I got
Awesome.
baptized. And my grandmother, she kept saying, "I want you. You need to do some gospel music. You need to do some gospel music." My mother too. So at first
Right.
I did it to kind of like get them off my case.
Mhm.
I
Right.
I did a song and it went really well. So then I was like, all right, well, I'll do an album. So I did a whole album. My grandmother was so proud. And
No.
then it just stuck. I was like, hey, I like this. I grew up in church and I like it. And I'm doing something that's pleasing to God. So I just stuck with it. And then my grandmother, she passed away, but
I'm sorry to hear.
she got a chance to see me go in that direction, and
That's
she
good.
was so proud. So I'm glad to carry the legacy.
Awesome. That's a blessing. I'm glad she was able to see. I'm
Yes.
glad. So let me ask you this. Where do you get your inspiration from when you're beginning to write music? Is it a melody? Is it a scripture you go by? Is it like a personal experience? When you start writing, what do you where you take it from there?
You just summed everything up. It's all
So I
those
said
things.
it all.
Yes,
Okay.
it's all of those things. Like, it just depends on, I guess, a lot of times when I get really deeply rooted in like deeper songs,
Right.
it's stemming from something I'm going through,
Right.
and it's sometimes it's my way of being therapeutic and saying, God, I need your help right now. Like, I don't know what else to do. All I know, I can write it out in a song and I can sing it out. And, the words come just automatically to me.
Wow.
Sometimes it's a melody. I may be humming something. I'm like, hold up,
Yes.
wait a minute. That was cool. Hold up. I gotta write this down real quick. And if I
Right.
can't write it down, got my cell phone in
That's
hand,
right. That's true.
video record myself singing it
That's
and write
right.
it down later. So
Absolutely. Oh man, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, what you writing, what you singing? tell us about the latest album you got coming out. Or is it an album? Is
Oh,
it EP? What is it? A
it's a
song? I mean,
it's
tell
a
us about
song. It's a
it.
single. It's a single, but it's going to be a part of the new album that I'm having coming out next year.
Okay.
Um, Everyone knows like I take a long time to do my albums because I do everything myself.
Hmm.
I record myself. I do all the vocals, all the backgrounds, unless I need my mom's soprano. Um, but yeah, this song not over yet. I was going through an emotional time, like as we all do. I was going through some things, and I was just like, God, you said in your word that you'll never leave me nor forsake me. Like you'll be with me to the end,
That's
and
right.
I refuse to give up. So it's not over yet. And so
Right.
the little lyric post that I put up on there, there are different lyrics from the song, like, sometimes we fall apart. Um, it's not over yet. It's a few other ones. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but yeah, if you just look at the post, you'll see them.
So let me ask you another question because this is what they ask sometimes. I hear them ask, how do you take is it constructive criticism or just negativity towards your music? Or if anybody just came to you, how do you deal with that?
Um, I have experienced that a lot because
Mm,
when you put your stuff out there, you're going to get people that's going to like it. You're going to get people that hate it, and you're going to get some people who's on the fence.
right,
Um, and then, especially because it's Christian music, some people are not, they don't know who God is, so they don't get it and they don't
mhm,
understand. But I try to look at it from their point of view, and I try to let them know, like, with love and kindness, the Bible says, has I drawn unto thee. And I try to approach them with love and kindness and let them know, hey, I get what you're saying, but
right.
let me tell you about what my experience is with God and what he's done for me. And
Mm,
you can get your own interpretation of that. And if not, then we can pray together and hope that God will draw your heart to him and you will want to know
absolutely.
more.
Yeah,
So
that's good. That's good. So let me ask you this question. I say so a lot. So listen, for somebody who's coming up in the music and they want to write. I'm talking about the young person, because now they got all this technology. We didn't have that technology back then. Like you
no.
said, we have a tape recorder. I remember recording on a little tape before when I thought I had some songs written. But what advice would you give them, to be encouraged what advice would you give them as an artist that wants to
Um
be
first and foremost, like I always try to start off with prayer
on?
because I want God to guide me in the things that I say because you don't want to say the wrong thing that could damage someone. You want to be able to have your music heal, deliver, and save people. You don't want it to
Absolutely.
damage anyone. And, because people go through a lot of damage emotionally and physically every day, and spiritually, because I've dealt with spiritually and emotional damage from some of the churches I've attended before. Like I was spiritually wounded and I didn't want anything to do with the church, Christ, even though I knew that Christ was there, I went astray and I didn't want anything to do
Right.
with. So, definitely you have to have a strong foundation. Um,
Absolutely.
and then after you pray and everything, just let God lead your heart into what to say.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
and then use your experience that you've had to create because a lot of times your experience is your testimony and your
Absolutely.
testimony can help somebody because you never know who's dealing with the same stuff that you're going through. They could be dealing with worse or they could be dealing with coming up on getting to that point where you've already overcome, so
Absolutely.
that's my advice is just pray and
Mm-hmm.
stay true to God's word and stick with him
Absolutely.
because God will never lead you astray.
Mm. What's one of your favorite scriptures?
Oh God, what's one of my favorite scriptures? Uh, Growing up, I used to love I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like that was one thing my mom always told us. My grandmother, oh my God, my grandmother had so many. Um, but that
Me
was one
too.
always taught us. And
Right.
then, of course, we learned the basic ones, John 3:16, for God so
Of
loved the
course.
world and he gave his only
Yes.
begotten son. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
I can do all things through Christ. Like that's one of my mottos. I try to stick to that because
Absolutely.
when the world makes you feel like you're less than, God always tell you that you're worth it.
Mhm.
And and I
That's
know
it.
it's not in this world. My worth is a part of Christ's kingdom, and
Mm.
that's where I find my worth.
That's right. You better speak on it. I love it. Cynthia, thank you for coming through. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to hear this song. I
It's
really can't.
7 days.
Seven. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Thank you again.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I appreciate you.
I
Guys at
appreciate you
Cintale, oh,
too.
let me tell you something. You got to tell the people where they can find you at because you're on every platform. I know that, but do they
Oh
know that?
yeah. Okay, I'm on YouTube. It's Cintale Gospel Music. Also, there's a little discrepancy with that because I also have my music, Cintale Music Release on there, so
Mm,
you can see all the albums and stuff that's on YouTube because I was trying to get them. They wouldn't merge the two things, so
okay.
it's two separate ones. I'm on Facebook, Cintale Gospel Music, SoundCloud, Cintale Gospel Music, Spotify, Cintale, of course, um, iTunes, and all those. You just look at my name, Cintale, and they'll pop up.
Mm. Thank you so much again, guys. We want to thank Centel for coming through. We appreciate you so much again. And again, let's check them out. And guys, stay tuned for more.
Yes.
All right. Stay tuned for more. God bless you, Centel.
God bless you.